We always say when our history's told, if only we knew the things we know. There's a question ages old. Let me down easy, let me down slow. If all good things ever come and go, let me back down in a place I know. Hold the nail for the hammer stroke. This my trash, this my toe. This my blood, this my bone. How do I learn my dreams to mold? To lay them bare in the morning cold. If they're still out there, then the chasm grows. For all you know, for all you know. Let me down easy, let me down slow. If all good things ever come and go, let me back down in a place I know. Hold the nail for the hammer stroke. This my weapon, this my load. This my blood, this my bone. How do I wake my spirit cold? Most people die, but others just go. She's still out there, and the chasm grows. Steady out of need in the morning road. This my trash, this my toe. This my weapon, this my load. This my mountain, this is my road. How do I wake my spirit cold? There's a question ages old.
Welcome to the closing ceremony for GLC 2021. These past 3 weeks, we have reunited, recharged, and reimagined.
We hope you've learned as much as we have. So now let's take a look back at this virtual edition of the JA Global Leadership Conference.
I can't think of a better placed organization than JA, I think, that can be able to tap into both local philanthropy and global philanthropy.
We took a stand with youth who were working towards better Lebanon and against anyone who was working to destroy the future of the youth.
What I've learned through my leadership journey is to be more ambitious. And you do such incredible things. And I just want you to be more ambitious with what you do.
There's so many different ifs that we don't know about behind people's lives. And even if we think we have a good rapport with them, there's probably still something else going on.
To be able to participate in an organization like JA that is enabling children around the world to get access to a better education is incredibly important to me personally.
I talk about my own experience, and this is not because I work for JA, but this is because what I went through. It literally changed my life, and I know it changes a lot of lives out there.
I think young people need to not be put off from the challenge of entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship really is about solving problems.
Here is the call to action for all of us to continue to make the investments we've made in building philanthropy, but also look at ways that we can reduce the barriers and truly unlock the potential of African philanthropy.
Network collaboration. There isn't a person on this call or across our network that didn't play a role in this.
We're not going to conserve enough to save the earth, but junior achievement and our participants and alumni, if we give them enough time, we'll figure out how to take the billions of pounds of plastic in our ocean and turn it into something positive.
Our team planted this oak at the dawn of JA Turkmenistan over 20 years ago. It got stronger and grew up with us, with our experience, challenges, and victories.
Start with your ambition first. Don't start with growth.
The world depends on JA.
GLC is about all of us coming together to celebrate the spirit of JA as we reunite, recharge, and reimagine what JA can look like in the future. This is a special personal moment as we call on stage someone who has embodied global leadership for both of us, JA Worldwide CEO Ashish Advani.
Thank you. That was such a generous introduction. Thank you to both of you, because you really embody the spirit of what JA is all about. We have a young alumnus who's been through our programs and lived it, and a very young and very beautiful, a member of the JA team, who's now a JA Worldwide Fellow. You really are symbols of what GLC has been all about, which is bringing voices from across the JA network together. This has been such a team effort, this event. And we've heard from voices that we've never heard from before, because this GLC has attracted over 1,000 participants. We've had over 90 sessions where we've had master classes and learned from each other. So thank you for being symbols of bringing alumni together with staff. And of course, we've even had board members for the first time participate in GLC. As you saw from the highlights reel, the messages that have been shared have reminded us that when we work together, we can accomplish so much. We can raise our ambitions. And as we come together today in our finer wear, because it's the awards gala after all, you guys look very nice, by the way. It's very early in the morning here, and we've taken this effort and trouble because the awards gala means so much to the JA network. I really want to thank so many people who've worked so hard to come together to put on these sessions. And in particular, I want to thank somebody who couldn't be with us, Erin Sawyer. I think many of you know Erin and may know that her son tested positive with COVID this past week. And she couldn't fly here to be with us today, but you're with us here in spirit. And as all of you know, when you work as part of a team, when one member of your team can't be with you, it really does impact us. So you're with us here in spirit, Erin. I want to share that the team has worked so hard to deliver GLC badges. These badges allow us to take the learning that we've accomplished through GLC and showcase it to the world. To claim your badge, you should have received an email, and you can, of course, go to oneja.org to be able to say which events and which masterclasses you participated in to earn, for example, your leadership badge, or your innovation badge, or your communications badge. I know the communications badge will be pretty easy to earn because many of you were involved with the JA Brand Project, which had many masterclasses during the course of this GLC. We're so excited because we're building a brand that's more modern, more youthful, and more tech-forward. It's A marathon, not a sprint, but that marathon has been made easier because of the great work of all the individuals involved in the process of enhancing and modernizing our brand. That process has been inclusive, it's been abundant and generous, which are characteristics of our brand already today. You know, we've had GLCs now since 2005. This may be our 9th GLC. And we've come together as an organization and developed relationships and even friendships. And COVID, of course, has shown us that these relationships and friendships allow us to feel the emotion when something happens to one of our friends in the network. And what we've learned is this pandemic has impacted us in so many ways, personally and professionally. So before we move to the Upbeat Awards Gala, we thought we'd take a moment of reflection to think about who we've lost, what we've lost, and to commemorate their legacy.
You always love that mountain, so honey, that's where you'll go. Not trying to be morbid, but at the end of your road, if you go somewhere else before I do, I'll be looking at the mountain, honey. I'll be making eyes at you, making eyes at you. Making eyes at you. I'll talk to you in the evening when the air is still and sweet. I'll talk to you in the morning when the sun climbs over the peak. If your body leaves me before mine leaves you, I'll be looking at the mountain, honey. I'll be making eyes at you, making eyes at you. Making eyes at you. Making eyes at you. Making eyes at you.
Was so powerful, and it just reminded me of the resilience. As I reflected on listening to you through that, I thought of the resilience that our network has experienced during this pandemic, the innovation that's come from all this sadness around us. It's led to the most creative solutions to get us through these difficult times, when young people have not been able to be in schools, when philanthropy has been challenged, when partnerships have been harder and harder to come by. Our teams have been resilient and they've worked together. In fact, in many ways, this GLC is the embodiment of working together, because for the first time, we've had each of the 6 regions have a day at GLC to really be on the stage and showcase the great work that we're doing in all of the network. When we work together, we can accomplish so much. And we can think of ourselves as one organization that can truly deliver solutions for some of the world's most intractable problems. COP26 and climate change were in the news over the last few weeks. Of course, the problem is not new, but us thinking of ourselves as a solution to some of these intractable problems is only possible when we act together as one. So in many ways, Eric, the kinds of things that we've done during the pandemic have allowed us to partner with organizations like Twitter Tell us more about what alumni have done with partnerships such as Twitter.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks so much, Ashish. Last month, we partnered with the Dentsu Rise Up Global Virtual Digital Marketing Challenge. More than 75 JA, YE, and InJazz alumni signed on to tackle food waste. Alumni had one-on-one mentorship sessions with Twitter's employees, also known as Tweeps, and they heard a keynote about how Twitter is tackling food waste and sustainability. Last week at GLC, the top 3 alumni pitched their ideas live. So now let's hear from the winner.
Hi, my name is Jorge Vadillo. I'm the winner for their Rise Up Challenge, and I really want to thank JA, Dentsu, and Twitter for this opportunity. I really learned many things, and I really want to thank to my coaches, Anna and Aurelia. It was an incredible and an amazing experience, and I really want to call to action to all the JA alumni out there to be part of these opportunities. And well, thank you.
We know what food waste is. We know that there's a problem. And we know that there are some organizations trying to find solutions to it. But what are we really doing? As I said at the beginning, there are millions of people suffering hunger every day. To put this in perspective, all of them could have been fed on less than a quarter of the food that is wasted in the US, UK, and Europe every year. Just in the US, restaurants generate an estimated 22 to 33 billion pounds of food waste each year. At home, 2/3 of food waste is due to food not being used before it goes bad. What would happen if we use our delivery app with that twist?
Congratulations, Jorge. We can't wait to see all the advances that you make on this global challenge.
Between 2018 and 2020, JA Labs, an initiative of JA Worldwide, invested in 6 projects from Bulgaria, Lebanon, Northern California, Singapore, Italy, and the United Kingdom. It is now my honor to help announce the launch of JA Labs 2.0, which will focus on reaching underserved youth who need our programs to thrive, and then scale them up and spread them throughout the JA network. 5 project teams from JA member locations around the world will be selected for a 5-month-long collaborative learning program, and their initiatives will receive $19,000 in unrestricted acceleration grants. And those aren't the only benefits for the winners. Visit 1JA to learn more and to submit your application. They are due by January 17th, 2022. And now, let's turn to the most important part of the closing ceremony, the prestigious GLC Awards.
These awards recognize the most outstanding work from JA offices and individual staff members from around the world.
We won't keep you waiting any longer. Let's get to it.
The first award is the JA Alumni Engagement Award. This recognizes member countries, US areas, and regional operating centers that have developed robust alumni strategies, including tracking, communication, and engagement projects for alumni. I'm personally excited to present this project because I'm a JA alumnus from Houston, Texas. I participated in the Vienna Global Alumni Conference in 2019 to help kickstart the alumni engagement process here in Houston. With Tanya's help, we've set up an informal pipeline of top-performing JA leaders coming back after they graduate high school to serve as mentors, coaches, advisors, and judges for current students. We at Junior Achievement of Southeast Texas firmly believe that the success of our students relies entirely upon engagement from alumni, which is why I'm so proud to be presenting this award. And this award represents the hope and the confidence that we have in our alumni as visionaries and liaisons to keep JA moving forward. And the finalists for this first award are JA China, JA Nigeria, and Junior Achievement of Southwest New England. And the winner is JA China. And they've given us a speech to read on their behalf. From JA China, thank you all for your support and recognition of our alumni activities. We feel so honored to have this award. From 2018, when we first formed our alumni community in China till today, we got lots of support from all of you. I still remember the Zoom calls with Sarah in 2018. She shared the starter kit and how to engage alumni to join the events with us. We flew to Vienna and Estonia to join the Global Alumni Conference. We brought our alumni president to see how other countries engage alumni and how to arrange activities. And with these experiences, for the past 3 years, since March of 2018, we now have over 1,000 registered alumni in China. And we've held 2 national alumni conferences with more than 200 alumni participation. We have 6 chapters, with each chapter having its own activity plan each year. We've had alumni TED Talks, career experience sharings, talk show workshops, and now a Titan competition that goes on across the 6 chapters. Alumni are our treasure. They are the ambassadors and spokespersons of JA, and we all know how important it is to keep the alumni with us. We hope to have more cross-regional communication to share best practices to keep alumni with us, support their personal development, network, and JA branding. What a beautiful message.
The JA Activator Award recognizes a member country, U.S. area, or regional operating center's proven willingness to activate programs and ideas developed by others within JA. This award celebrates one of the most important characteristics of good leadership, the willingness to learn from others and execute someone else's ideas that are not your own. This award takes inspiration, best practices, and collaboration to the next level. It showcases our ability to come together to adapt, build, transform, and execute educational processes and practices for the good of our constituents. And the finalists are JA India with JA Mexico for the Vida Segura program and JA China for the Belt and Road Entrepreneurship Camp. It is now my honor to announce the winner of this year's JA Activator Award. And the award goes to JA India for the Vida Segura program. We have a beautiful message from JA India. Thank you. In the words of the former American President J.F. Kennedy, I accept this award with a full and grateful heart. I would like to thank the entire team of JA Worldwide from the bottom of my heart for the honor and recognition of being selected and recognized. My deepest appreciation to Ashish Advani, CEO and President of JA Worldwide, for if it hadn't been for his motivation and belief in us, we wouldn't have even applied. When the call for applications to the JA Awards was announced, we really didn't think we were eligible or anywhere near the high caliber and benchmark set by other member nations. It was Ashish's motivation and firm belief in us that drove us to apply to just making it right at the time of the deadline. I would also like to thank Maziar Sabeh, CEO JA Asia Pacific, and his entire team for their support to us in India and motivation that helps us aspire to achieve more. The series of lockdowns of the pandemic brought unique challenges upon us. For an organization using largely offline modes of deployment, the lockline coerced us to accept and adopt methodologies that were unfamiliar and in territories yet uncharted by us. The digital world was not unknown, but digital immersive was a distant future goal, which we found all too soon knocking on our doors, refusing to be ignored or cast away. The years 2020 and 21 will lay forever etched in our memories, but we will also remember this time as years of opportunity, hope, and unfailing human endeavor. These years have helped us break the shackles brought by geographic and psychological boundaries, laying newer definitions of collaboration and cooperation, and I dare say, a new worldview. Collaboration, cooperation, and building together are at the heart of JA philosophy. I take this opportunity to encourage all member nations to commit themselves to our common goal, the youth, and as the youth remain ever agile, entrepreneurial, and passionate. I humbly receive this award on behalf of the entire TGELF and JA India team, Shiv Khemka, our chairman, and Mrs. Gauri Ishwaran, our Vice Chairperson, and the youth in India whom we serve. Thank you. This year, JA Worldwide introduced 2 new awards to the GLC lineup: the High Tech Award and the Low Tech Award.
These awards honor the development and innovations in the network that accelerated largely due to the COVID-19 pandemic. The JA High Tech Award recognizes JA members that have developed high-tech learning experiences for their students. These are innovations like virtual and augmented reality, interactive websites and apps, and other immersive and innovative uses of education technology. When schools closed down and learning went online, these JA offices went above and beyond to ensure that their students could still participate in JA. And the finalists for this award are JA Americas for the 2020 Virtual Company of the Year competition, JA Argentina for Google Partnership, JA Canada for Digital Campus, JA Korea for Coding Campus Hackathon, JA Malaysia for Jammall, JA Romania for Unlimited Education, and JA Singapore for JA Fun with AR/VR Coding. And the winner is JA Romania for Unlimited Education.
Well, hello everyone. We are honored to receive the nomination, and we are now deeply honored to receive this award. Well, I'm deeply emotional right now. Who knew that this in such a short time, everything we learned about successfully delivering JAIC programs to our students, we will be fundamentally challenged. The new normal has been a profound experience for all of us, and through these difficult times, it proved again that resilience is what is embedded in all JA programs and in all JA organizations. We are happy to see here at GLC so many inspiring stories from our members all over the globe. This recognition goes to our devoted team in Romania that kept inspiring tomorrows for well over 4,000 teachers and 2,100 students, even in these turbulent times. So many thanks to everyone, and congratulations to all our colleagues.
The JA Low-Tech Award recognizes a JA member country that developed a low-tech learning experience for students who don't have reliable access to broadband or devices. Even with schools closed and technology limited, these JA offices were resilient and made sure students could still access JA programs. The finalists this year are JA Ghana for the JA Company program with Google, JA India for Blended to Digital program, JA Mauritius for the Fun Quiz, and JA Turkmenistan for the I Can program. And the winner is JA India for the Blended to Digital program. I have another beautiful message from JA India. Thank you so much, Ashish, Mazier, and the entire JA family for presenting this award to us. This means so much to us, more than I can express. On behalf of the entire TGELF and JA India team, On behalf of the entire TGELF and JA India team, our chairman, Mr. Shiv Khemka, for his energy and vision, and our vice chairperson, Mrs. Gauri Ishwaran, for her constant guidance and support, I humbly accept this award. JA has provided us with so many opportunities of growth and pathways to learn. It is fascinating to learn from the myriad experiences and innovative approaches being deployed across the JA countries and regions. As a very young member nation in this community, we have been blessed to have been connected to some amazing people at the Asia Pacific and worldwide level. We have got the opportunity to work together and elevate each other. You have all helped us elevate ourselves to aspire more, achieve more, and certainly do more. Each of us present here today has known and faced the challenges the pandemic brought to our doors. However, each of us have displayed insatiable energy and indomitable spirit to step up to the plate without forgetting to lend a helping hand to each other. It is in this spirit of cross-border cooperation and collaboration that is JA, which unites us all with a singular mission to pursue our dreams for a better tomorrow and possibly a newer world order. Thank you.
I know, it's not like it was. That don't mean I'm just hanging it up. I know, it's not like it was. Living in a sunrise was a hell of a drug. We've entered in the darker side. I'm just a mirror, I'm afraid of the slow decline. I go crazy if you leave my side. Sinking, clear out the rust. We've entered in the darker side. I'm just a mirror, afraid of the slow decline. I'm just a mirror. I go crazy if you leave my side.
Thank you, Tall Heights. That was some beautiful foot-tapping music. We now we know there are inspiring entrepreneurs in every JA member country, and we want to hear them as we launch our third opportunity to nominate the new laureates for the Global Business Hall of Fame presented by JA Worldwide.
Recent laureates include alumni from JA Bulgaria, Young Enterprise UK, and JA Romania, as well as entrepreneurs from Lebanon, Qatar, Zimbabwe, and Australia. Now is your chance to put forward your country's best and brightest business leaders and entrepreneurs. Go to businesshalloffame.org to submit your nominations.
And now, I am humbled to pay tribute to the visionary, pioneering, powerful, and ever-inspiring Soraya Salti, former CEO and founder of Injaz Al Arab JA MENA. Soraya's achievements are legendary, her legacy all-encompassing, and her imprint on Injaz Al Arab and our network as a whole is everlasting. We miss you, Soraya. You will always live on in our hearts.
What keeps us going is our belief in the optimism that this generation holds, and a determination to overcome every single challenge to see you succeed. But if they can own their own economic opportunity with the ambition and drive that they have, then they can achieve anything they want. My own employment, my economic future depends on one person, and that's me. That was the players of the future are the youth, the women, the young women, the females, who are going to drive change and the prosperity of our region. What is most incredible about Arab youth is how excited and thrilled they are to see a glimpse of hope, and they hold on to it with their life to take on that opportunity. We believe in you and we believe in your determination, and it's your role to inspire, to awaken that entrepreneurship culture that we need in this region. We always say youth are the future, right? Of every country, youth are the future. Youth are today. They exist and breathe today. We can't wait. I look to the outstanding, to the freedom full with energy and power. This is what I want, and this is the life I want to live.
The Soraya Salti Award recognizes a JA leader who is a committed visionary and pushes the boundaries to move JA forward in a positive way, like bringing systemic change to a country or region. Like past recipients of this award, Caroline Jenner, Majid Khalid, and Vivian Lau, this year's winner is innovative and able to engage a wide variety of stakeholders in order to advance social or economic progress in the area where they live and work. The winner also exemplifies the JA values of the boundless potential of young people, excellence, integrity, and respect in tangible ways. This year's finalists are Aina Bayramova from JA Turkmenistan, Michelle Lionette from JA Mauritius, Milena Stoycheva from JA Bulgaria, and Salem Al-Ghazavi from Injaz, Palestine. And I am honored to announce that the winner this year is Milena Stoycheva from JA Bulgaria. Congratulations, Milena. Milena could not be here with us today and sends her apologies. I am honored to accept this award on her behalf.
Sorry, this is very emotional for me because I knew Soraya and I knew what she stood up for. So thank you for this award. I take it with two main feelings for me. One is JA and the work we've been doing in our communities, in our countries, in our regions, in our societies, represents both freedom and responsibility. Freedom is really to be able to have the opportunity to choose what you believe in and what you stand for. And responsibility that you really don't give up in front of the hardships and the challenges. And for me, this award is about lighting sparks in the world and also seeing them grow into stars. It's about planting seeds and nurturing them grow into trees. And it's really about supporting the vision that entrepreneurs can change the world. So I want to thank my colleagues, our organization. I would like to thank also our board that has been really hand in hand with us in what we do. And I would like to thank all of our partners and colleagues in Europe and around the world. And I think we have a responsibility to continue changing the world through entrepreneurship and education. Thank you.
And now to present the Lifetime Achievement Award, please welcome back JA Worldwide CEO Ashish Advani.
It's my pleasure to be back on stage for this important award. I think you all know, in fact, there's proof that we are live because you can see all the bizarre technical realities when you do a live event with people all over the world who don't know whether they've won or not. So not only is this live, but there's real surprise in what we are doing today. It's my pleasure to introduce the JA Lifetime Achievement Award. This recognizes a JA network professional who has significantly contributed to the growth and impact of JA programs in his or her country. Nominees have at least 8 years of experience with JA, serve as the CEO of the member nation, and have demonstrated student growth either in learning experience numbers or contact hours for each of the past 5 years. I will say that this award, the criteria have not changed in many GLCs, and it is one of the most prestigious and challenging awards to win. And frankly, to even be eligible for this award and to be on this list of illustrious finalists is truly an accomplishment and an achievement of a lifetime in and of itself to just be a finalist. So, without further ado, here are the finalists. I think we have 9 this year, which just shows the incredible impact of our organization. Aina Bayramova, Turkmenistan. Cecilia Nyquist, Sweden. Krishna Alejandrino, Philippines. Leen Abdeljadar, Algeria. Majid Khalid, Yemen. Miriam Cresta, Italy. Noemi Sass, Switzerland. Savinj Amirova, Azerbaijan. Stephanie Damge, Luxembourg. May I have the envelope, please? Thank you. I will say that with this many finalists, I can't imagine how difficult it was for all the judges. We have judges from across the network for all of these awards. It must have been so difficult to actually pick the winner. So without further ado, the winner is Aina from Turkmenistan. All right, so clearly the Aina tried, but she wasn't able to share her remarks in person. So we have her advanced remarks here for me to read, which I haven't read before, so I'm going to make my way through this as best I can. I'm honored to be nominated among such outstanding JA leaders. I strongly believe that any other nominee for this award certainly deserves to win it. I've been with Junior Achievement for 25 years now, and I'm thankful to the fortune for tying me up with JA. Much has changed during this time. Many challenges have been overcome. Much has been achieved, and I'm sure that I could not make it without the people around me. I'm eternally grateful to them. I want to thank all the people with whom I've started and went along this way. I will not list them all by name because it can take a long time. Thank you, Aina. We appreciate that. I appreciate it personally. Many thanks to JA Worldwide, JA Asia Pacific, and our huge JA family. I am happy to be part of it. I'm grateful to our international and local partners, and above all, the Union of Economists of Turkmenistan for their support and help in delivering JA programs in Turkmenistan. Thank you, my amazing JA Turkmenistan team, for doing incredible things over the years to improve the lives of young people of Turkmenistan. Thank you to the teachers, trainers, alumni, and volunteers. I'm very glad to make my humble contribution to make the future of the talented young people of Turkmenistan more successful. And of course, a million thanks to my beloved family for their patience, understanding, and everyday support. Many thanks to the organizers and wonderful speakers for making the first ever online JA Global Leadership Conference a success, for its amazing atmosphere and fantastic people. I wish JA Worldwide prosperity for many years to come, and I strongly believe that the success of the youth that we are building now will bring many benefits to the world in the future. Thank you for those heartfelt remarks, Aina.
Thank you, everyone. This has been an incredible experience for both Eric and me to stand on this stage with Ashish and host GLC 2021.
And we're so glad that all of you were able to join us from around the globe. And in spite of COVID-19, we've been able to come together as one JA. And now, to close us out, we'd like to introduce the very Sarah Rapp herself.
Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for watching this today. Thank you for being in 75 Zoom sessions. Thank you for seeing my face and Erin's face every single day. Start the day with us. We're incredibly grateful. I think Aina just had the perfect speech and actually stole what I wanted to say. First and foremost, I want to thank every single one. Because if I list every single person, I'm for sure going to forget someone. I want to thank our partners. I want to thank Ashish, Tanya, and Eric. I want to thank Persistent Productions in the back end. I want to thank everyone who was involved, the GLC team. And most importantly, we want to thank VFairs, who made this possible, that we had an incredible interactive platform. Without further ado, I mean, you saw me every day, you saw Erin every day, but Ashish mentioned Erin couldn't be here, but she will have the last word of this GLC. So we're going to throw it over to her, and from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much, Erin, for being the partner in crime. You're the best, and over to you.
Thank you, Sarah. Hi, everyone. I'm so proud and pleased to be here. There are no words to describe the feeling of this GLC and all of the incredible people that help behind the scenes to put it on. I hope that you take a moment when you watch the end recording and you see the list of names that goes up and you see so many people, every single person contributed to this incredible time that we had together. And it has proven time and time again that there is no barrier to what the JA family can do, that we are together as one JA. Even though we are separate, and I am here in my living room with all of you in the same way you guys are, that we are together, that our awards finalists, I had the pleasure of being with them in a Zoom room and queuing them in. And I wish you could have seen their faces. I wish you could have seen Aina and Dinu and Jesse from China and Milena and so many others. They are just so grateful, and we are so grateful for each and every one of you. Truly, there is nothing I can say that hasn't been said. The only thing that I can say is we are better when we are together, that we are stronger as one. And so thank you for allowing us into your hearts, into your Workdays, for giving us time and space to come in over these past 3 weeks. We can't wait to learn and grow with you. We tried a lot, we learned a lot, some of which we will never do again, but some of which we will, I hope, will become JA traditions for GLC for a very long time. So thank you all. I'm going to turn it back to Tall Heights to close us out. And as Sarah and I said from the very beginning, thank you for starting your day with us. Thank you for finishing your day with us. And thank you on behalf of the entire JA Worldwide team for all that you do every day.
Dark days of August and the feeling of being awake. Oh my God, my whole damn world's hotel walls of my decay. How come I never got used to the feeling of sleeping in a cage? Too long driving, too dang hungry, got up how but nothing stays. Never swam a river wider. Couldn't climb a building taller. Never seen a morning rising brighter. Never taste the sweetest cellar cider. Couldn't hold a hand or shoulder. Never had a need for shining China. Sit right where I used to. My desk chair in a corner in the haze. Oh my God, my own damn world's smoked out pine and tonic blaze. I still have direction, but I'm digging in my thoughts all day. I see the devil like I used to. I am a rhythm and a face. Never swam a river wider. Couldn't climb a building taller. Never seen a morning rising brighter. Never tasted sweeter cellar cider. Couldn't hold a hammer stronger. Never had a need for shine, China. Cellar cider. Couldn't hold a hammer stronger. Never had a need for shining China.